people for years, right? Like I have my box, right? So I use Sky Sports, right?
Oh yeah.
Now everybody in Canada,
That's what I
right,
use.
uses TSN, and TSN has the worst coverage, right? Now Skynet, right, usually has okay coverage, right? There's literally this year's Monaco, they had the worst coverage and they got fucking burned for it. Now I was in the hotel, so I didn't get to see for it. Now keep in mind, right? They got burned so bad that they literally made a defense video.
Really?
Of like why it was so hard, right?
I didn't see that.
I get it, right? Because you know what they didn't say though? You
I
know
don't
what they didn't
fucking
say?
care how hard it was.
Right.
It was pathetic.
Do you know what they didn't say though?
What?
They didn't say, well, why is that even on the calendar for F1? Because the cars are too fast and too big for this course now.
Oh my god.
Because it is. Like, look at the Formula E. The Formula E was amazing.
Yeah, but still, that's such a pity.
Oh, was it really?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of
The
overtaking.
one car, it was so awesome. It's like, there's a little bit of damage. He ripped the entire car off. He literally, like, they went 3 wide into a corner. And like he literally should have backed out of it. He's like, no, he knew that it was just fiberglass, right? He just hammered it and pulled off the entire guy's left side of his car.
Oh, that's funny.
They were going 3 wide into Sandoval and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. Watch the Formula E. Jinx. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got a good draft. Get out of here, Hobie. Oh fuck! I didn't get enough of it. I didn't grip.
Good start, Hobie.
I know, finally.
Hobie.
I had no wheels.
He's been watching my videos. I know he has. You're going deep. You're going way deep. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't think you'd get that much space. Yeah, I was gonna say, boys.
I broke too early on accident. I mixed up my braking point.
I was worried about him. King can push it real good.
Yeah, but the F1, you get some good content on that thing.
Yeah. So I had it before, right? And then I went to Sky Sports, right? And now I don't have it right now. And as soon as we're done this race, if she comes over, I'm getting her to, like, I'm asking her, like, hey, can you please buy this for me? Like, honestly, like,
Oh, God.
No, she's so nice to me, honestly, it's ridiculous. It's just
Wait, who commentates on F1 TV?
So it used to be Martin Brundle and who's the other guy?
It's a girl. Oh,
is it Natalie?
It's Rebecca now. Rebecca. No, it's or is it Natalie? It might be one of the two. Yeah.
Natalie.
And it's that guy who.
The really good commentator, Alex J. Or was it Alex J? Yeah. He commentates F2 and he's really good.
Which one, the dark-haired guy or the light-haired guy?
I have no idea what hair color they have.
Gallagher guy, I don't really like. There's a lot to see. There's a few of them I like. I love the relationship between Will Buxton and the brown guy.
Oh my god,
the brown
Lawrence?
guy. Yes.
What the fuck is his name? Dude, I love that relationship.
It's Lawrence.
That's Karun.
Yeah.
Is that Karun Shandok?
No, he's the other Indian.
No, it's Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
It's Lawrence.
He's he drove. Lawrence Barretto.
I love Lawrence. It is Lawrence. I love Lawrence because he's a driver too. Like he does drive, but I love Lawrence because I like because Will makes fun of his shoes all the time.
Yeah.
And like Lawrence like wants his shoes to be shown, right? But not not if Will's gonna make fun of me. Like I want my shoes to be shown, but set me up, Will. Don't be mean to me. It reminds me of like over here in Canada we used to have Don Cherry and Rob McLean, right? And like Rob and Don Cherry would literally bully him. Like he's like, stay on your side, like move him over and stuff like that. I love that. Like he's like when he had the light shoes in Bahrain, he's like, yeah, I thought he was gonna give me a seizure there, Lawrence.
Yeah, it's so good. I just love Will Buxton.
And then the next weekend, Lawrence couldn't change his shoes, and then his lights were blowing out, and then they're making fun of him still.
Hold on.
I just like the relationship that they have.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. it's like what is it, Jay and Dan? The Americans,
Can you
guys actually tried to buy them, Jay and Dan Honorat. So they came out for TSN, and they had like the best relationship.
Yes. What does it look like?
And then America took them, right? Because like they just like honestly like you give us $4 American and we're coming over there.
Jesus Christ.
But the funny thing is their ratings dropped because the Americans didn't get their Canadian humor. So then they actually came. It was one of those weird situations where they actually came back to Canada and got more money than they were in Canada and America, because it was one of those times where like Canadians were like, "Oh, the Americans want you. Okay, we'll pay you more."
That's all it took.
It's weird, King. I'm only a second away from you, but you look so far ahead.
I look back. You look more than a second.
Yeah.
Where's
You
Mike?
guys are 15 seconds
Mike, what are you
behind
doing,
guys.
man?
I'm hoping that my medium tire strategy gives me 88 seconds.
I just got a penalty because I just went fully over that.
Well, if you guys are going softs, right? You guys don't understand how like those softs are. Like we have 36 laps of this race to go.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against
This is why I wish we had fucking ghosting off, right? Because then I could mazapan you.
Yeah, you could. You should have turned it off.
Mazapan you. Like, I love when he was crying. He's like, you guys are all having a laugh.
I didn't hear that. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh, dude. So his engineer, right, was trying to just tell him how to fucking change the brake bias. And how to change, like, because he's clearly losing time everywhere, right? So he's trying to tell him, like, how to, like, help him out, right? But in Mazepin mind, right? And I get it, right? Like you're corner in, corner out. Like you're at Monaco, right?
Yeah.
And you're already a terrible driver. And like so like you got your race engineer in every corner, right, telling you what to do, right? He's literally to the point where like he's like with your left hand dialing down 3.5 corners with your thumb. Yeah, dude, look at it. It's on YouTube, dude. It's not even like it's a hidden fucking stream. Like he literally, like, I'm not even kidding you, dude. Like I have a G29 fucking device and I could understand what the fuck the engineer's telling me. This guy is like, are you fucking kidding me, Mazapan? And then he's mad because he's thinking that he's like, you guys are all having a laugh. He's like, I'm at Monaco. And they're like, yeah, like, and you're getting crushed. But on that, and on that same note though, Ray, guys, I love Danny Rick. I love him. Probably the best teammate you could ever have, right? How does it feel to get How does it feel to get lapped by your fucking buddy, right, at Monaco that you won 3 years ago in a Red Bull? Like you won Monaco. You won Monaco in a Red Bull 3 years ago. And then all of a sudden, you're getting lapped by a child in a fucking, like, honestly. Like, I mean, Lando's awesome. Like, their relationship's awesome. Like, if I didn't have Danny Ricciardo as a partner, right, it would be Lando or Kimi. like that would be my drivers. That's who I'd want, right? Because, like, Lando's a fucking joke. Like, I love him. Like, he's such a good guy. Like, I love when he's, like, he's teaching the one guy about his simulator. He's like, oh, he's gonna spin again. Like, I love that shit. Yeah, like, and, like, the relationship that, Carlos and him had was amazing, right? Yeah. And, hey, guys, no one talked about it. Where did Ferrari come with that car on fucking Monaco?
They had it stored. His stash house.
Honestly, like, seriously? They're like, okay, we'll have one, right? Like, Sainz, like, you mean, Sainz just crushed that. And Sainz needed to do that, though, because it's the same situation, right? It's like, how do you have one driver that's just crushing the car, other than Max, because no one can drive that car. You know what I mean? But Checo's dealt with it. Checo's put up some points now. And isn't that embarrassing for everybody else, eh? Like, Checo is like, you know, you just put him in somewhere, and now he's, you know what I mean? So you got P4, Checo, P4. Comes out in Monaco. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was all strategy.
They asked Leclerc, they're like, so do you think you have a competitive car going forward? He's like, no. He's like, no. He's like,
we had that. Yeah, we had that. Yeah.
He's like, just here. Like, it's something about like the slow corners. The car just handles really good.
That was, dude. Have you noticed that? Like, for like, I've never seen for like keep in mind though, like as I say this, right? Like, I'm fucking like I just got into F1. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I always appreciate the sport. Shit, just talking too much. But I'm gonna go in anyways. But like I've always, but like Ferrari has never fucking like a top manufacturer doing like that. Like that doesn't make any sense, you know. And then for Sainz to leave it, and then to come into a car like that, and then to deal with that, like, oh my god. Like all of it. Like this season has just been all rattles. Like it's all 6s and 7s. Like Ricardo, he's getting Sybil to put up. He's getting podiums for Renault in a car that probably should have been putting up podiums. You know what I mean? Like, and then to leave that to go to McLaren, which I get it, right? I mean, like, I've worked for Zach Brown. He seems like a cool guy.
He seems like a real cool guy, right?
I'm also a car salesman, and he really looks like a car salesman to me. Like
he'll sell that car to you, yeah.
Well, not even that. Well, I'll sell it for him. He's gonna make that whole McLaren industry just looks ridiculous to me. I mean, that's why Williams is doing so shit, because they had fucking that Claire bitch there fucking not let the cocaine and the hookers go.
She didn't let the party start.
She didn't. No, she's out there trying to be her. You see her, you can't even get her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see her. I see her dad. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like my favorite is like, what is it? Fucking, even fucking Racing Point had some pick girls at the end there.
Oh yeah, they do.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, you guys noticed
I've
that
noticed
too,
it on the pit wall. Yeah.
On the pit wall. Yeah. Tapping their feet. Tapping the feet.
You see those, but you're like, wait a minute, that girl has some hips right there. Yeah, you're like, wait a minute, one of these things is not like the other.
Does the game feel normal for you to drive Hobie tonight? Like, does the car feel normal?
No, it's choppy.
Really?
Something's up.
It's choppy. Yo, don't just make some drunk high. Still play video games.
I'm glad that you're telling me that not just me. It's like it's choppy. Yeah, something's up.
I like that you asked him. He didn't even get a chance to respond.
Well, you were mid-story. So I don't want to.
Honestly, in your defense, I'm always mid-story.
Yeah,
My favorite. So we went to play disc golf today, right? So I brought Mickey and Captain Morgan's and my futsal ball. Like I just ordered from Nike because I play Volta online, right? And my buddy beats me and it pisses me off. So I'm like, let's play real Volta, and I crushed him. Right? Right? So I bought, but Volta balls are so, like, the actual soccer balls are so cool, because, like, you can actually, like, it's like a hacky sack, but like a soccer ball, like, it just falls, like, it doesn't bounce or anything. Right?
I almost just lost
it. Oh, I almost went in the corner. This is what I was talking about to my girlfriend. It was like, I like Monaco, except for when I get inside the stadium, I don't know why they forced me to make like 4 corners with an F1 car in front of all these people.
Oh, in the football stadium?
Yeah. Oh, anyways, we play disc golf. So I have disc golf, I'm playing with my futsal, and I'm drinking. They're like, wow, Mike, like, you know, like, you have attention problems? I'm like, you think? Like, I need 3 sports in one to even keep up. How far are you on War Thunder, King?
War Thunder?
Yeah, have you played, or was it?
No, I haven't played.
Oh man, fuck! Gotta get out there, man. It's awesome. Like the graphics engine, they just did another update. Like it doesn't make sense. Like Gaijin is like so far ahead. Like they already had the best gaming engine ever with Gaijin 5, and they came up with Gaijin 6. and like re-rendered everything. Like sometimes when I have an engine fire, I just get so amazed at the graphics. I'm like, oh yeah, like, I gotta fix that. Like I'm in the air right now. Like, my wing's gonna burn off.
That's good.
Are you guys just second apart from each other?
Yeah.
For a while now.
Hey, Hobie, like it says for a second, but you're right. I look back and you look way the fuck back.
Yeah, this whole time.
Like I was like, how does he even like the? You're not even getting advantage of the draft.
Yeah, you're weeping, and I was like, wait, I think I'm too far back for that.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching the intervals, and yeah, you guys have fluid in the same. Like it's gradually getting bigger on my end, but like the same for each of you guys. See, this is what I mean. Like I just like racing with you guys. Like I fucking hate the fact that like people get all so butthurt. They're like, oh, I'm not the. You know what I mean? Like, like, just be a better driver. Like, just drive. Like, I hate that.
Oh, I don't want to put the practice in, man.
Yeah.
Either do I, but just drive. Like,
yeah,
you know what
I didn't
like,
put practice in today.
No, like I put, I put practice in so I don't hit other drivers.
Right.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all the practice you need. Like, if you want to practice to win, then go ahead, be one of those top tier drivers, right? We're okay with it, right? We are. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how that's the only thing that you need. Like I said, like if I wanted to, like that's how I got with like this whole group with Nasties, because I was that league whore. I had so like my 2018 2019 stats are what was it? The 1 year, actually 2019, I had more kilometers. I think 20,000 more kilometers just online than Kimi Räikkönen had his whole career. and yeah, what was it? Nasty was like, Mike. He's like, honestly, like, he's like, I know you gave. He's like, but when do you even sleep? And I'm like, my sister asked me the same thing, bro. Look, I like the game. And that was when the gyms were open and stuff, and bars were open. Yeah, now that there haven't been.
Yeah, that's when you would jump off the head, say like, "I gotta go to the bar, I'll be back." Like,
or sometimes I would just commandeer the fucking what was it, the golden tea thing. Like, yeah, once they found out that wasn't an actual system, that it was just like a flat screen hugged into a CPU. If I need to, I just bring my computer system over to the bar, use my Wi-Fi from my mom's house, and race. I actually got third.
I went deep pink, sorry.
I did too. Oh, did you really?
Yeah, because you guys were watching me. Go around, oh, left, guys, left.
Left.
Fuck, I missed it.
Boys, on the left.
Turn.
Oh, you went deep.
Holy
you guys
shit.
are both pinky.
Purple.
Oh, you went way. Look at you guys trying to break them. Okay, I get it.
Oh, that's like a spin.
Oh, you know what it is? I'm on Mac. Are you guys on
Holy
balance
shit.
or increased speed?
Oh my god.
You went
Increase.
way deep. Oh my god. See, I'm increased downforce.
Oh, really?
I thought there was way more. I thought there was way more fucking guys.
Oh.
I thought there was way more curves. There's not. Oh, I'm so terrible.
I thought there was more curves.
I know. You know what? Now that I think about it, even at fucking France, I would still be like, yeah, overtake's not gonna help, Jeff. That's not what the problem is. I'm a lap down. Jeff's like, use overtake. We have excessive energy. If that's not the problem, Jeff.
Burn out your energy storage.
That's not the problem. Actually, now that funny thing is, now that I'm behind you guys, all my sectors green. It'd be so funny if I pop off an extra point by just going in and ducking and grabbing this off.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
Well, at this point.
I'm just wiping my sweaty hands.
So you guys are 6 and 9 seconds in front of me, You know what I mean? But I'm a lap back, so that, you know, that's okay. That covers it, right? Yes. Yeah. So 7 seconds a lap, Mike. Oh, okay, cool.
Cool, okay.
That's very makeable.
Yeah. I feel like what is it on The Simpsons when Marge looks in the trunk. It's like, Homer, I see a bottle of liquor, some porn, and a rope and a shovel. I don't know what you have planned for tonight, but you can count me out, homie.
Homie.
Oh man, I love the relationship.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it's my favorite. It's like, Homer, are you the beer baron? Marge, I love you very much, and I'll never lie to you. Good night.
Good night.
He just goes to bed.
Turns off the lights.
Yeah, just kablamo.
Hobie!
That's not good.
Oh, that's deep.
Guess I should just pit. Come on, go into the pit lane. There we
Oh
go.
my god, Hobie. You know
That's
what? You
no
should probably
good.
park it. Okay, my favorite. Oh my god. Okay, so you definitely, Hobie. When you're done this race, you definitely have to. It's on F1, right? Just YouTube all the racers at the end of the Monaco. My favorite is Raikkonen's. Other than Hamilton's, that was awesome. Like his crew chief coat. Raikkonen's is hilarious. Raikkonen, he finished his P12, I think, right? And he's like, so, I don't know why this keeps happening. He's like, but like, right from the formation lap, my drink got stuck behind me.
Oh my god.
And my entire seat's wet. Yeah, he's like, I don't understand. Like, he's like, someone needs to take care of this. Like, what the fuck?
Him and his drink,
Every
man.
time, the drink, yeah.
The drink.
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah. I died. I'm like, really? Is this still happening? Do you have drink? No, Kimmy, there's no drink. So there is a drink? No, Kimmy, there's no drink. So, you can't drink, right? No. Can you tell me if there's a drink or not?
No, Kimmy,
I don't know what
not
to say to
drink.
you, Kimmy. I don't know what to say to you, Kimmy.
Have you seen the one where he's trying to see if his engineer could hear him?
Oh
Some
my
of the
god.
funniest shit
I
I've
can
ever
hear
seen.
you, dude. It was dude. I want to look at the timeline of that. And was that before or after the fucking Trailer Park Boys episode? Like Trailer Park Boys had, yeah, they had the exact same episode where Ricky and Julian are talking, and Julian doesn't want to listen to what Ricky's saying. He's like, Ricky, I can't hear you. And Ricky's like, well, I can hear you. And Julian's,
Okay.
well, I can't hear what you're saying. He's like, well, I don't know what to do here. They're both talking. He's like,
But let me
I can't hear
pass.
You were in the lead earlier.
Yeah, okay.
Don't let him pass. Block him. I'm only a lap behind, guys. This is my fighter stint. Even the fucking donkey's laughing at me. Donkey.
It's so hard riding that curb with no traction control.
Dude, you know how we know that is? Because there's 3 drivers here, bro.
Oh my god, did I really just
Don't you
got
feel like a
that?
real man, though, homie? That you can actually drive? It bothers me that they're like, oh, you don't want to drive a sewing machine? Okay, just hit the gas and go. That's fun. I used to do that too. I used to like, put the game on super easy and just like, win a hockey game 14-0 in the first. That was fun. Never.
I hope it's on now.
Oh bad.
I just paused it. I took off the medium traction control. So we're going full assist. We're going full assist, both of us. All balls out. Fuck it.
You know what? If I didn't like you guys so much, I would be having a terrible time.
Oh yeah.
We're just such
No, I
great
just like
people.
driving. Honestly, I just like driving. Like, that's why I don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's I like these. Like, at first I like to race. I mean, which I still like to do, right? But I like the camaraderie. Like, I just like fucking. You know what I mean? Like, chill out with some boys on Thursdays and Tuesdays and Saturday. Yeah, and just
Oh,
fucking race,
and
yeah.
when this league's over on Tuesdays, I'll probably start another league if enough people are in, just to race with.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
I'll
to race
be-
with more
yeah,
people,
oh,
man.
yeah.
Probably
I'll be
do drive line,
yeah.
because or else no one's gonna
Dude,
drive.
just whatever. Well, I don't give a fuck.
I mean drive line. I meant drive. Yeah.
I'll have it off. But like, yeah, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, like, we have to have some weak dick motherfuckers out there.
I'll
And
let
I say
everyone
that-
have their little assists, and it'll be-
That was my. That's like my. That was my like my sales lingo from fucking cars come back again. It's like, oh, you weak dick motherfuckers. Like, yeah, like that's because that's what it was. Like, either you can sell it or you can't. Like,
yeah.
go around, guys, on the left.
We're trying.
Get the fuck out of here. I saw you try to get my draft.
Well, that was fun.
That looked from my angle looked neat, guys.
Traction.
Traction.
Turn that differential to 55.
Where do you have it at?
55. Oh my god, I keep on cutting the smallest corner, like they're so easy to
I
avoid.
think she
like,
did
keep on
order me a
going.
pizza. Hold on. I mean, yeah. I call this human.
Oh, I broke early. I hate this section so much.
Oh, it's bad, yeah.
I honestly, like, so many people hate this track. I'm fine with it. Like, I think it's pretty fun. At least the first corner. I love it so much. It's
Yeah, it's
like Baku.
only tracks at the drag race. Yeah.
Like Baku's my
great.
favorite, and I just love that first corner, how smooth it is. Baku, I think it's my favorite because it really like taught me to just relax and like drive easier. Oh shit. Hello.
God damn it.
Oh, I went on the curb.
Okay, clear.
Oh shit, did you spin?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm back though.
Did I hit you? Because I was
No.
all over the place there. I was fucking...
I just put the power down.
Yeah. I was, and I hopped over that. That's the thing I hate this game. I hit a curb and I jumped all the way to the other side of the track and there's like someone there. And I'm like, ooh.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Happens to me in the first corner. Talking about Baku again. But it's like, I remember I was racing Monster there, and then I took the inside line for the first time, and I just hopped and like nearly hit him.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Ooh, purple sector.
Wow.
I know, right? I had red, green, and purple.
Nice. Ah, I keep on missing that.
I swear my car was handling like fucking dog shit, and then I turned off traction control, and it feels just fine. I swear to God, like it
Yep.
feels like a completely different car. I'm like, this is weird.
Now I'm just majorly short shifting there because I'm so scared.
Oh yeah.
Ow. Big curbs on a wheel, that doesn't make it feel nice. Mike, you still awake?
I don't know where he went. I think he had company.
Probably got a cup of tea. Hey.
Hi.
I'm going, okay? I'm sorry.
There's that same turn again. You keep that's your line.
I don't know. This one I got. I wasn't even turning the wheel. Oh my god.
I
was on the edge there.
Finally.
Yeah, I was on the edge right there. I didn't short shift like as much as I usually did. It's just terrifying. Oh no.
That's a big bump.
Your car, like, blocked the apex, so I wasn't sure where I was going. I was like, wait, where's the turn? Oh, King's blocking it.
That's a big bump. See, that bump is not so bad.
Yeah,
That bump is pretty
that
slow.
one. No. Oh, you take a tight line. I either turn in too late or too early.
God damn it.
Oh no, I got one right when you got one. Oh my god. I got it on the turn right after. Way overshot it because I was talking. King's back. Yeah. Mike's back from his nap.
No, not that. No, you hear my phone. It's supposed to be a pizza this way.
Wow.
See, this one just, you know, I got in I argue with them. Sometimes, like, you like, they have, like, the
Wait first. Who are you arguing with?
With the pizza people.
Okay, that's what I thought you said, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Not
they
the
have this thing, like, where you can track your pizza, right?
Yeah.
And I know what these goofs are doing, because, like, I know my area, and I live, you know, so what they do is they say that it's delivered, right? So, it's like keeping your service times, like, if you work in fast food, right? So they're bumping it up.
It's
So I
not
look
there
at my
yet.
phone. So I look at my phone. It says it's been delivered, and I'm like, well, if it's been delivered, I'd be enjoying my pizza right now. So then I go upstairs, and I see this motherfucker cruising on the street. And then, like, right now, I still don't have my pizza in my hand. Now, I'm not so mad because she paid for it, and she probably... I'm gonna be pissed if she tipped me. But, it's not even my tip, man. She's like, Love Dill is on the way with your pizza. I wonder if it's his real name, Anthony, or is it because he loves dill pickles? Maybe
It could be
his
Love
last
Dill
name.
Pickles.
That's so you and my girlfriend would get along, but I want my fucking pizza.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But I think it's, but that's what they do. They cancel it off, right? So then I yell at them, and yeah. Oh, my sister says she kicked my ass today. Yeah, you probably cheated, Jimmy. She has me tracked on my iPhone, sorry, on my watch. This is a psychopath.
Oh, the fitness, did she beat you?
What? No, well, just today. Just for steps anyways, not for anything else. But like, the funny thing is, like, so when I first got an iPhone, we were at Christmas, and my sister's like, oh, you have an iPhone, can I see it? And I'm like, yeah, I never thought of it, right? So then my other sister, 3 years later, are drinking
God
together.
damn it,
She's
I'm
like,
at
you know
50.
that, she's like, you know that Judy's been tracking you.
She put the fine friends on.
Exactly. And I'm like, oh, so then I took it off, right, of my iPhone, and we never talked about it, and she never told me she was doing it. I'm like, you clever little bitch, right? So then, flash forward 2 years later, I get my Nike Apple Watch, and she gets me drunk again, and she's like, oh, let me see this, and she's been doing, and I know she has been doing it since. But I loved my sister Jenny. So we're the only, we're the oldest of the five, right? So we pretty much had to raise the other ones because their mom was just ridiculous. Just kept having kids unwillingly. That's why I'm for like, I don't understand why like my friends need a license to fish, but like they can all get drunk and have sex with fat women and have kids with them, and it pisses me off because my friends are good looking, and some of the girls that they take home and have sex with are not good looking. I know they're like, you know what I mean, and I know they're not protecting themselves, like, you know what I mean, like, or me, like, yeah, like, yeah. Well, okay, what I mean by that is like, this has happened before. So my friend has a kid with fucking some ugly girl, and the kid comes out, and I'm like, wow, like that's why you can't run from genetics. And they're like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, do you really want me to explain this? Like, I pretty much was already ruthless enough at the beginning statement. I'm like, okay, we'll do this. I'm like, see how my friend is tall, skinny, good looking, really smart? You are short, pudgy, and maybe moderately, maybe retarded. She's like, excuse me? And I'm like, exactly what I said. Like, everybody else heard what I said before. You need me to explain it to you. And then that's where the arguments happen, right? And then I'm like, now you want me to go to your kid now? I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like honestly, like, if you take the color blue and take the color yellow and mix it together, what do you get? Green. That's just fucking primary colors. That's just what, you know, like, that's kind of like genetics, but there's a little bit more involved, but I don't want to get into that to you because clearly with your fucking choice of lifestyle and the genetics of your previous family, we wouldn't even be having this conversation if you took any of that seriously. Like, like, oh yeah, like me and my family, like me and my family, we had to be fucking strong. Like
I zoned out, and then suddenly I saw a car on the side of the road.
I see your dog's got way farther apart. Yeah. Sweet, I'm gonna get a podium and I only have 3 seconds of penalty. Oh shit!
Nice. Are you going all the way to the end, kid?
It's a personal question.
Like, honestly, go like, you know what? He is younger than us. Hobie, you're only what, 15?
14.
15. Well, 15.
Almost
whatever.
15.
Same thing. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, you're only 14. Yeah, you're super mature for that. Like that's hilarious. Like, but it's so funny that you have to ask that. That's hilarious. Yeah, you can't ask another man when he's gonna finish. Okay. Yeah, like, like it's either gonna happen right away, or now he's probably not going to. Wait,
hold on, so confused.
See, he's so confused.
Yeah, obviously, because I asked if he's going all the way. I didn't know.
Yeah, see, like me and King are just giggling to ourselves, right? And that's why I needed to know how old you were, and I love it because you're maturity based. Like most maturity based would be like. If you weren't mature, you'd be like pretend like you knew what was going on. Now
you know that's
like,
not what I meant, though.
Oh, so you do know what's going on?
Yeah, no shit, I know what's going on.
Oh, well, you need to lay your context down. Unless you get very blatant with the context, yeah. So awesome. He's like, Jesus, guys.
God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's so awesome. Oh man, I've been getting the so I took that pit assist off for like the other leagues that I'm in, like may have known. I'm actually, so the pit entry I'm still terrible, but pit release I've been actually remembering to fucking hold the clutch. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's the big part there.
Well, sometimes I'm like, why is it going up to 8 seconds and I don't need a wing? I'm like, oh yeah, it's I'm just sitting there all stoned. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it requires you to make an action. See, this section would be awesome if I fucking could feel it better. Who's ahead of me, Hobie?
Yeah.
Or King? Yeah. See, yeah, you can like, Fuck, I definitely. You know what? I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna. Okay, if she comes over, I'm gonna dick her down real good, and I'm gonna put a Fanatec commercial on. I'll be like, you know what made me. You know what really? You made it last me hours. That. I'm gonna dick her down real good. Be like, I need a Fanatec. Funny thing is, sometimes I wonder if, like, because sometimes I'm really sloppy. Like, sometimes she'll be on speakerphone and I'll just start talking. She's like, I'm still here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, did anything I say offend you? She's like, well, pretty much all of it. Like, I feel like Dumb and Dumber with Whitey. Oh my god, a human Q-tip. Did anything I say offend you? To be honest, sir, everything you said offended me. That would be me. I can't help it, man. I have no filter. Oh, my sister's trying to tell me.
The carbohydrates capture you at a rate of about 2 seconds.
Heart rate? I don't give a fuck about your heart rate. Look at my heart rate, Jenny. Yeah, don't look at my heart rate, actually. Yeah. She's like, okay. She's like, why between the hours of 11 and 1 your heart rate goes super, super high, and then it goes dull, and then it's like, and then at 3:30 to 4:30 goes really high again, and then we don't see her heart rate. It's like, well, it's probably because I was at the bar and I was partying, and I need to keep my heart rate up to keep going, and then I found something I needed to do. Like, Jay, stop asking these questions. Actually, like, you know what your brother does. Like, leave him alone.
It's no secret.
Like, oh man, JJ, yeah, but JJ, she just sits in her little castle. Like, it's so funny. Like, so Jenny she lives in a gated community now. Like, we both like grew up in like low income housing, blah blah. So, but me, for some reason, my family, they like the boys. Like, my sister asked for a cosign when she was like, I think 21. Like, when you ask for a cosign for a loan, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And my grandma was like, no. So she went and bought herself a Mitsubishi Lancer, and like she has a husband. Like it's so funny because she's native, right? So we get all sorts of tax benefits. So he's got the house in her name, 2 trucks in her name, her car, like everything's in her name. It's ridiculous, right? And I'm like, oh my god, Jenny, like, and she's like, oh yeah, she's like, if he even falls out of line 1, she's like, I'm taking him for everything. And I'm like, you have the cell phones in your name, don't you? She's like, oh yeah. She's like, I know that he talks to like these 3 other girls, but she's like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, they're in fucking she's like, one girl's in Rio de Janeiro. She's like, she's probably beautiful, but she's in Rio de Janeiro. What the fuck do I give a fuck? Because he spends a lot of time down there, right? Because like there's a lot of infrastructure shit that's, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
and I hated him always. But last time I was there, I was just talking to Jocelyn about this. I was like, he explained to me. He's like, listen. He's like, I got a lot of money invested in this company. He's like, I'm asking your sister to invest in it too, right? But she wants your opinion, right? I'm like, okay. So I asked him, I'm like, okay, so what is the risk ratio and stuff, right? He's got I think 125,000 of his like just expendable money invested, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's asking for 25,000 of my sister's, right? But and you know what, I hated him before this, but I respect him. And the reason why he asked for it is because 25,000 to my sister, right, is like 5 years of savings, right? To him, that's like, you know what I mean, a month, right? That's why he's got way more, right? But he's asking her for like all of it, you know what I mean? And he's like, Mike, he's like, I wouldn't ask it if it wasn't like a for sure thing, or like, you know what I mean, like a good risk ratio, right? And I said to Jenny, I'm like, well, he's putting up a lot, and she's like, well, I'm putting up 25 grand, right? And in my sister's mind, right? And you know what? That's why, as much as I fucking hated that little goof, once he put that, because most guys would have been like, I'm putting up this much money, $125,000, and I'm only asking you for 25, right? But he knows that $25,000 took her a lot longer to get than his, right?
Right.
And he did.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Dude, my friends would do this to a girl. Like, my friends that I slap fives with every day would be like, you know, I put this much money in. You only put this much money in. Why are you asking your brother? You know what I mean? Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, and they've been together for 20 years, right? Like, why would you even ask, right? She's like, no, I just want his opinion. And once he said that to me, and I'm like, so you, like, I mean, you're putting in this, like, so he showed me the numbers, right? And I was like, okay. And he's like, I just, you know what I mean? It's like, I just don't want her to miss out on this opportunity because it is a lot of money. Like, it's pretty much everything that she, you know what I mean, saved for, they have the house, they have the kid, they have everything, right? Like, this is their play money. But, like, $25,000 in my mom and, like, in my and Jenny's family is a lot of money. His family, anywhere, right? But his family, it's his family, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not as much money, but I like the fact that he, man, like I said, like, I fucking hated the kid. You know what I mean? Like, but like when he asked me that, and he put it in those terms for me, I was like, man, that actually, you know, that shows me that you actually care about my fucking sister. Like, you know, I dig that, yeah. So she's like, well, thank you, Michael, and shit. So now, obviously, now she wants to be my girlfriend. I'm like, oh god. Right? On the plus side is that they're both native, and actually the girl that I'm dating is actually, she had her blood quantum done, so she's actually more native than both me and my sister. Like, me and my sister, we're both 26 or 25, 26 or 25%. She, the old lady is 63%. So if I can convince her to marry me, I can go into your guys' country, no problem, willy-nilly. Like right now, right now I'm Upper Mohawk, right? So I'm allowed into. I can go down to the New York State, no problem, willy-nilly. They'll just let me go over there, no problem, right? Because that's my territory, like my hunting grounds and all that. I can say all sorts of weird shit. Like, yeah, they'll let me in. But if I need to get out of there, right? Then they'll ask questions, right? But if I get dual citizenship, I can literally just live there. There it is. At first I'll go say, find Josh and Craig, because they're in Maine, they're close.
Oh, are they?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're right in Maine, yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, you're in Cali, right?
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, you're in Cali, yeah.
So is
Oh,
Kelby.
both you guys Cali? Yeah. Are you guys Northern Cali or Southern?
I'm northern.
I'm
If you look at, like, the actual, like, of Northern California that are at the exact same latitude.
I started to notice that this, like, last month. I noticed that. I was like, oh shit.
That's weird. See, I'm a big, I have, like, if you guys know, I have
King,
severe
feel free to
ADD
get a penalty.
and, like, yeah, no, you got 15 12, yeah. I have, like, severe ADD. So, like, I have unnecessary knowledge of, like, super amounts of stuff. Like, I'll just randomly, like, look shit up. And, get, like, sometimes I'll be watching this TV series and go, like, I like history shows that are fiction, but, like, they have a basis in, like, history or whatever, and then just, like, the author just goes offside. But then sometimes you actually, like, I'll read about a character, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna look up this guy. And then I do, and oh my god, like, I end up not even looking at the Netflix special, I just end up watching, like, the Wikipedia file. Robert Rogers. So, Robert Rogers, so you guys have Army Rangers, right? So, U.S. Army Rangers, the very first book of the Ranger book is written by this guy. Now, this man has never had any picture taken of him because he died in, like, 1780, just after the Battle of Independence, just after 1776. And, but he was actually hired. He was actually born in Connecticut. He originally fought for the King's Army, but then they didn't like him because he used guerrilla war tactics, and in a time guerrilla war hadn't even been invented yet. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then he got disbanded from there, and then he was a turncoat and fought for the Queen's Rifles, right? but because he was an American that defected, even though he lived in America his whole time, right? And defected and went to went to fight for the Queen, he had to be on a half pay, which is fine. Again, destroyed every single conflict that he had. But what he would do when he was with the British Army was different. He liked to he would recruit Aboriginals. He would recruit African Americans. He would recruit anybody that just had a killer instinct in them. He didn't care if like they were like traditional military men, like got up and did their shit. He's like, if you could kill, he's like, you could be on my squad. Like, and then again, he did really good there. And then they disbanded him from there after the war. So he went back to England, started drinking, wrote a book, and ended up dying from the drink. But his book that he wrote is actually one of the main staples of the U.S. Army Ranger manual that they have today to this day.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like for as shitty as his whole life was, like like his whole life, like he was, like he fought for the. He's always at first he fought the Americans, they were losing. Oh shit! Then he switched to the British, then they lost and got kicked out, and then he had to go back to England, lived as a drunk, and he's like, well, the only thing I can do is just write down my knowledge that I do have, and then
I went on track.
Sure enough.
That's all that matters, motherfucker. Yeah. That was so fun. My cards are at like 70 did I 70 or 60. I enjoyed that.
I might go. I think I might go. Yeah, that's
I like
fun.
this track, man. I don't know.
We have to wait. We gotta wait for the podium. Third place right there, coming in hot. Oh, where did he go? Stop talking.
He's going through his team.
Stop talking to us. It's pizza game. The pizza game. The pizza game.
Oh yeah, I bet. I'm so tired after that, and I have no idea why.
For sure.